Hey guys, this is Michael from EAKCrewProductions, and I'm bringing you a Dark World video. So first we're going to go into the deck profile, but I'm going to really try to get into Dark Worlds a little bit in this video, and I'm going to break this up into different segments. So this video is probably only going to be 5 to 10 minutes long. I don't really like to upload long videos, but I'm going to go into the profile right now, and then we're going to go into like combos and moves and everything like that. So 3 Grapha. We're going to go into the variations of Dark World as well. 3 Snow, 3 Brow, 3 Beige. See, now I'm running a you'll see. I'm running a less offensive build. 2 Tour Guide into the Sangan, Morphing Jar, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm. Those are the staples, you know. 2 MST, Drag Down. Card is great. Now, I already have a video about looking into, so that's why I'm going very quickly through the deck, because I want to get more to the combo section. 3 Gates, 3 Dark World Dealing, 3-dimensional Prison here, Bottomless Trap Hole, a Mind Crush, great card, 3 Reckless to help speed up the deck, 1 Deck Devi. Now this could be a Deck Devi, or this could be a Devastation. I only run 1 in the deck out of these 2 because I only have 3 Graphas, and of course Graphas can come out, but if I draw this and there's just no way I'm getting a Graph out anytime soon, then it's completely dead. And then this one, and then playing them over each other is really personal choice. This one I like to play Devi more because it completely destroys the wind-up and a wind-up match, but some people like to play Epidemic because it's always guaranteed pretty much unless you're playing against Monster Mash. So more consistency here. This one will just actually destroy certain decks. So, and 2 Skill Drain. I run 2 Skill Drain because the card is broken and Dark Worlds don't need any effects on the field. Even though you'll realize I do run Tour Guides and Morphing Jar, but they don't. They end up not conflicting, to tell you the truth. Alright, and then I run these, and there should also be a Leviair and like a Zen Mains. I just don't have them in like a Tempo and stuff like that, but I don't have those yet. So let's get into like a combo kind of thing. So I'm just gonna do one real quick so you can understand, because like a lot of people will do this where they'll have a Tour Guide in their hand and a Grapha in the graveyard. So the standard play that you see a lot of people do is Tour Guide into Brow, and what that allows you to do is return Brow to your hand so that you can special summon Grapha from your graveyard to the field, and now you have 1,000 and 2,700, maybe 3,000, 1,300 if you have gates on the field. But another thing is, let's say you actually have a Brow over here and you're removed from play. So this was a pretty good play, but you have to adjust the combo. So you have a Brow removed from play, so that's very good. So instead of doing what I just did, instead you're going to summon the Tour Guide and you're going to go into Brow, but you're going to overlay and then just pretend this is Leviair and not Leviathan. So now you have Leviair on the field. So 1,800 instead of that 1,000, you can detach to special summon that remove from play Brow. Then you can bounce this Brow back to your hand and have Grapha on your field. So this will be Leviair, so 1,800 and 2,700, which is much better. Even if you have gates on the field, 1,800 is still more than 1,300. So that's just one of the different combos that you can do that are good. Another thing that I'm going to go into now, this isn't a combo, but this is when to use your trap. Devi or Epidemic, either one it is. So this is one of those cards where you want the play to be safe. So you have a Grapha, because Grapha is what you're going to be ditching or tributing to be able to get this guy off. So best times to do it is if your opponent is setting some spells and traps, or if your opponent's end phasing, that's one of the better times to do it. By doing it on their end phase, you're knocking out all the cards, and you're making it so that the spells and traps that they have are less likely to negate your deck Devi. Now you can do it during your turn, but just make sure that you have the ability to bring back your Grapha. So pretty much the only time you don't want to do this is when you summon that Grapha. You don't want to activate this immediately if you don't have a way to bring back your Grapha. So by doing it on their end phase, it means that on your turn you're going to be able to get Grapha back. And by doing it on your turn, you want to be able to get Grapha back. But if you're doing it on your turn and you can't bring Grapha out because maybe you brought him out that turn already, and you don't have a way to bring him out again, then you're not going to want to activate Devastation unless you know it'll wreck their entire hand. So that's probably all we're going to go into right now. Yeah, but I'll try to portion these videos out and get a better understanding. Next time we'll probably talk about the different Dark World decks, because Dark Worlds pretty much all do the same thing. They beat you down with Grapha, they knock cards out of your hand, and that's how they win. But there's different builds, honestly. Some don't run the skill drains, and they run more effect oriented. Some's Dark World Fabled. There's even more turbo by adding 3 upstarts, and then there's the ones that play Silvas and Golds with more copies of Devi and Epidemic. So we'll get into those later. Later. So that'll be the video for now. Michael from EAKCrewProductions. I'll see you guys later. Please like, comment, subscribe, and click an ad if you got time. Thanks.